Yeah, so hi everyone. So in this question we're going to solve a medieval question of lead code. The question is 565 array nesting. So let us see what all concepts or what all topics have been covered in this question. So you can see it is about array and DFS, which is depth first search. So it's about DFS. So we'll just check out what the question is. So we have given an array of nums. We are given an array integer array nums which have length n, and nums is a permutation of the numbers in range 0 to n minus 1. So we need to build a set of s of k where the nums and the nums array with a k, in this we have got a permutation, but we have certain rules that we need to follow to solve this question. Let the first element start with selection of the numbers k on index of the k. Okay, and the next element sk should be the nums and the integer of the nums, and the next should be nums inside the nums inside the nums. That so on will stop right before the duplicate elements occurs. It's look quite weird that we are quite unable to understand a question with the help of this particular algorithm, but we've got a beautiful example that which will help us to understand this question much better. So this is the first question that we have input 54036162. See, let's start with the element at the 0th index. This is 5. Okay, we have got 5. Our next step is now we'll move to the element which have the index 5. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we are at the element which has the index 5. So this is 6. Now we'll move to the element which have the element 6, which is 2. Okay, now we are at the element which have index 6, its value is 2. So now we'll move to the element which have the index 2, which is 0. Okay, so now we are at the element which we are at the element which have index 2. Now we'll move to the element which have the index 0. So we came back to 5, and we need to stop right before the duplicate element occurs, and this element has been occurred 2 times. So how many cycles we have covered? We have covered 4 cycles. So this is the answer. We need to find the step where we are covering the maximum number of cycles. So in this particular case we have 4 cycles, which is the maximum one in comparison to any other cycle that we are going to follow. This is another example that if we need to, we are going to start with here. So 0. Okay, 0 is a number. Yeah, 0 is a number. So we are gonna go to which index? 0th index, which is again the same number. So we are completing just one cycle, so output is 1. Okay, so we have some constraint that nums.length is this is a normal constraint, so we'll just apply to this our beautiful solution. So yeah, let's suppose how we'll get to know that we have covered a number or we will not come again, and if we come again we will get to know that yeah, we are coming to this number again. So for that we'll making a variable vis, which will apply that if we have visited this element. Okay, and we'll start the count by 0. So we are setting it max equals to 0. Okay, can we just check? We'll find the num size, then we'll move an array, and array will traverse using a function named OK, which will start from I to 0 and will cover all the nums. Okay, so this is the way. So so basically our OK function will start and we'll try to make it total, which will count at how many cycles that we are covering. Total will make sure that how many cycles we are covering. And suppose if we have an element, okay, which is 1, okay, then we will try to cover maximum, like we'll just move to traverse to the next element. Okay, we'll just check that which element of which array or which to which index it is pointing, and if it is pointing to, like suppose 3, then it will move to the number which have the element of index 3. In that particular case, it will keep on moving till the time we won't get the same index again. Okay, that's pretty much clear. I guess we have seen all the examples. We have understand what the algorithm is saying. We have seen the code. Let us just run the code and we'll make a custom example by ourselves and just test our code. This example is done by the compiler itself. We will just make a couple of changes here. Like just make another important thing that you will think that we can repeat just this kind of stuff. I can write again 3, but this won't be a good idea because we have given in the question that we have given a permutation of a number, and in permutation we have given the length from it is 0 to n minus 1, and any number won't be repeating in this case. If it will be repeating in case, then we'll get the same element at two different indexes. Like if I have written 3 here, so you'll get 3 at the index 3 and 3 at the index 6. That won't be fair. So I think you have got a better understanding of this question, which is of array nesting 565 LeetCode medium question. So thank you for watching.